Hello everybody and welcome to the second week of Osiris League tournament. Osiris League tournament, and today we are gonna stream GSB, Maverick's Alliance 1 billion plus power player against K78, which by the way, they are in our KVK on the top, on the bottom left side. So 78 is a kingdom that is predominantly Italian kingdom, and they are right here on the bottom. Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? Iceman, Francesco, Willy Wonka, Nicolaos, Ray, Marco Polo, Hamdi, Aryun, Danger, welcome everybody to the stream. How are you today? I wish you an happy Easter for whoever is celebrating this holiday around the world. And hey, there is also Mrs. Wick here. Happy Easter to everyone. If you are celebrating, if you are not celebrating, I hope you are spending a good Sunday with your families, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, today we will be streaming the second week of Osiris League tournament. Hopefully, we'll get a good matchup. So we have a guest with us today. I'm talking about DB. He's one of our members in OV. Is one of the is part of the kingdom leadership. Is with us from the very beginning. Like me, he never migrated away from or to any other kingdom, and is in our Osiris League team, the main team, since season 1. So he's one of the most expert players in matter of Osiris League and Ark of Osiris in general and the game in general. So I thought, why not? Let's have him on the stream so he can comment the game with us. Again, the game we are gonna stream today will be GSB against K78. Let's pick it up. It's in division number 7. So Golden Star Prime with 3.9 billion power against K78 with 2.7 billion power. But guys, don't fool yourself by the difference of power, because one single player in GSB has more than 1 billion power. More than 1 billion power. All right. So the difference between the teams is not actually very much. They are more or less on the same level, and K78 won their first game. So they are 1 victory, 0 loss for now, and GSB the same. So they won the first game. They dominated in the first game, 70,000 against 7,000 for 166B, while Kingdom 78 also dominated in their game, winning by a lot. Their previous name was ED, now they renamed their alliance in Kingdom 78, so I'm eager to watch a beautiful game. So let me bring DB up with us so he can say hi. Tell me if you hear my voice, everything is alright. Give me a feedback, and give me a feedback also on the music if it's too loud when DB will come in. So yeah, we'll have him here now in a moment. Hey DB, can you hear me? Hey DB, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, guys, amazing. So can you hear DB? Give me a feedback in chat.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I just had to lower your own stream that I was watching.
Yeah, that's better because I can hear it. Okay, we hear you both. So no technical difficulties this time. I promise nothing will happen. I mean, I hope so. Everything is set up. We made some testings before. There is somebody who says, Ray says, yes, I hear DB's sexy voice.
I wonder who that is. I tried to teleport next to you earlier, but there was a barbarian in the way, so I'm teleported next to your city now.
So some people said you could be louder. Okay, I'm trying to increase your volume. Try to speak now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm speaking still.
Okay, can you hear him well now?
Can you hear me now?
I think he's speaking now. His microphone is speaking.
Oh, can you hear me?
I think they can hear you, except for Fimazu, who is saying no sound because he's trolling me like always.
Oh,
I think,
of course.
Of course. I think everybody can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Now it's good. Okay, so I put your volume a bit higher so people can hear you better. So yeah, present yourself. I'm putting your face, so to say, on screen. So present who you are. What's your history, Rise of Kingdoms? What's your experience in Osiris League? Just the show is yours.
No, I mean, like you said, I've been here since day one. We've been in all the arcs since season 1. At first, I wasn't near like one of the leaders. I was just a person that joined. But as people have left, and I've gained power. Probably by season 2, I started taking over as a rally leader. And now I kind of taken over more as a garrison / just player, because some people have better garrisons or better rallies than me. So it just comes with the territory each season that your position or on the team changes. The only one that doesn't change is yours for the arc. Really.
Yeah, the only role who doesn't change is mine, actually. Yeah, I always take the arc. I will keep taking the arc.
And obviously Slouty doesn't change because, I mean, he's always going to have the best rally commanders and the best garrison, so he can do whatever. But, I mean, I spend a good amount on the game, but there's people that spend more than me, so I'm happy to play whatever role needs to be played in the arc. And I've played almost every one except capturing the arc. That's something I don't do.
Yeah. Well, capturing the arc is my expertise, so leave that to me. You are good in garrisoning and rallying the enemy, so
as you know, and you like to point out, I don't have an iPad Pro, and you can't get me to buy an iPad because I play on Google devices. So I'm never going to be good enough to do the arc because you need to have an iPad Pro for the arc.
Many people know that he literally hates Apple products. He will never buy an Apple products, right? Right, DB?
Yes, every time I crash, they say, well, it wouldn't happen if you had an iPad Pro.
Hello, John and DB. Greetings from Nepal. Richard Alpert is our Fate Richard from Kingdom 52. Hi, Richard. Does DB spend more than Mr. Wick? You can answer this question.
Yes, Mr. Wick feast off my gold chest.
Thank you for the gold chest, DB. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, he spends more than me for sure. I mean, I limit myself buying the supply depot stuff, the gems and the materials for the Richard rewards. In fact, I didn't have the gems and the materials until yesterday. I bought some materials and some gems just because I wanted to take advantage of the Richard rewards. So yeah, that's basically my spending.
You got like 3 of those going on right now? That's like extra for you.
Yeah. Okay, already 100 plus people in chat. Chat, are you excited for this game? Coming up, GSB against K78. DB, tell us a bit what you expect in this upcoming game. What are your predictions? What do you know about the teams?
Well, I mean, just everyone knows that Maverick made GSB as power as they are. So they're not as strong as they look because of Maverick's power. Like the difference between Maverick and JWM is JWM's like 6 billion with Baba, but they're only like 3.9. So when you go down, it's really their team is okay, but if Maverick's playing, then it's going to be a close to even match as far as power wise.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I go to the screen of Osiris League right now and I click on schedule, division number 7, right?
Yes, yeah. Division 7 and LIG from 1401's in that division, so they're kind of happy about that, I think, too.
Yeah, I actually a member of the team of LIG just messaged me like 30 minutes ago on Discord, and he asked me, "Will you stream the game featuring GSB and K78 because we want to spy them a little bit because we have to.
Oh.
Of course, we have to know how they play because we need to face them. I think next week.
No, they won't face them until week 4.
Oh, week 4.
If they all win out, they'll face them week 4. Yeah, Group A and B winners will face
yeah.
week 4.
Yeah, right. They are in 2 different groups, so they will face them potentially in week 4 in the semifinals of the qualifiers. Or in week 5, mm-hmm. Does Group A fight B and C fight D, or can they be scrambled? I don't remember that.
No, it's A versus B.
So it's A versus B. Okay, so week 4, in 2 weeks, LIG will fight GSB. if of course GSB
If they
will win, of course, if they win today. So power-wise, as you said, there is one player with more than 1 billion power. Well, speaking of course about Maverick, who is always in this run, in this race with Baba, you know? And so their power difference, now GSB is sitting at 3.9 billion power, while 78 is sitting at 2.7 billion power. So there is a power difference about 1.2 billion power, but this 1.2 billion power is actually that single player that makes the difference. So power-wise, they are on the same level, aren't they?
Basically, yeah. I mean, the one thing you've got to worry about is I hope 78 is not going to lose their obelisk. But we'll see, because if Maverick teleports over there, they ain't getting rid of him.
Yeah, of course. If they do you guys remember the game?
That would be the one strategy point I would say is don't lose your obelisk and let Maverick come over to your like your last week's match. Yeah, exactly like your last week's match.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, last week match was featuring 412D and K415, the second alliance from 415. First alliance is Z415, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's Ronnie's.
Yeah, so it's Ronnie's second, it's Ronnie's kingdom, and the second alliance was playing against 412, and they lost, in my opinion, just because the crucial mistake was losing that obelisk. So 3 full players took turns in teleporting at the enemy obelisk on the bottom left, and basically they kept reinforcing that obelisk, and on one side was completely gone. So if they allow one single mistake like this one, like losing one obelisk to GSB, K78 will be basically screwed, because Maverick is gonna teleport and is gonna fill that obelisk forever. Basically, there will be no chance.
I just want to see, if he does, I hope he doesn't, because I want to see a fair match, an even match. But if he does teleport over there, I really want to see somebody attack his city just to watch their army just disappear, like instantly. So
Kaushik, Francesco, Luis Stadtfeld, I'm from K78. Yeah, I know there are many K78 people right now in the stream, and they're following me also because they know I am Italian. So
yeah, I mean, they're a really active kingdom. They're gonna win the fort rebuild by a good bit, I believe. Here, I think they're done with stage 2 now.
Yeah, Italians are very active people on the games in general. Of course, we will try to be as impartial as possible, because that's the purpose of the cast, to spot the strategies. So I will give to DB the word to analyze what GSB is doing in the beginning. I will speak about K78 just because I want to speak about my fellow citizens, my fellow Italian friends. And then we will comment together what's happening on the field. There is somebody in chat saying... Wick. Okay.
Oh yeah, lots of wicks.
Lots of wicks. I mean, you like writing my name, Amor Fati. Thank you. Domenico Compare, ciao e buona Pasqua, is saying I am wishing happy Easter to everybody. Again, who's celebrating this holiday around the world, wherever you are, I wish you a good holiday. I wish you a good Easter. I hope you are spending a good way with your families and friends. Of course, in safety. And yeah, we are about how long to the game? I think
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes, and we will be right into the game. So, what do you expect to happen in the beginning, DB?
Well, I expect the quick captures of the obelisk. Like you've said in the previous one, you'll probably see a hard push be pushed really soon for the quick captures. And then it's just after that, it's what their strategy is. Do they go heavy on offense towards one or the other, or do they sit back and wait to counter attack after defending?
Which do you think is the skill that most represents the new meta for the buildings this season?
Hard push. Without a doubt, hard push. It's rally strength, it's rally speed, and it's capturing buildings a minute faster. It's as you saw in last week's match, being able to like take their obelisk in like 1 minute. Because this season also changed the time less a minute, and then hard push is an additional minute. So in last season, it took 3 minutes to take any structure regardless, basically. But now it's 1 minute to take an obelisk. It's crazy fast.
Yeah, let's explain this to everybody. So basically, when you occupy a building for the first time, normally it takes 3 minutes. Then, after one team has occupied the building, any further occupation, so any switch of possession of this particular building or any building on the field will take just 2 minutes, so not 3 minutes anymore. Hard push is gonna cut that time by another minute, so 3 minutes are gonna become 2 minutes, and 2 minutes are gonna become, for any further occupation, just 1 minute, so 60 seconds to generate points from a building. So not only you will deny points to your enemy, but you will also generate points after just 1 minute if you have hard push activated. And I remember this skill lasts for 10 minutes. So this is a heavy building metagame, as DB was saying. So this, for him and also for me, is representative of a new metagame that will probably be happening in Season 4. Hard push will be used by all the top teams. I can grant that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you mentioned it before, but it feels like Lilith watched our matches last season and then watched our matches versus V636, and they're like, what can we do to completely flip this thing on its head? Because we would lose our buildings and we'd just take them right back before that capture would happen, and then we would go crazy to the middle. But now you can't really do that, because as what V636 did was they came at our buildings and they held them with garrisons of YSS and whatnot. So it's completely, that's why they've gone toward this building push. So the middle's still important, obviously. Winning one arc and winning a lot of buildings can win you the match still.
I think another reason they kept the buildings for so long, because other than putting a good garrison in there, they used Valiant stand in our building. So
yeah, that last match, that building, they held it for like 15 minutes.
15 minutes, yeah. The halter was crazy. V636 was playing such in a good way.
Slaughty was losing his mind, if I remember.
Yeah, I have a nice question here by Abdullah Al-Sarrani. Wick, please test. If the troops enter the obelisk and then hard push applied, will it work or not? So I cannot give you a definitive answer, but I believe yes. I believe that hard push will automatically cut the time by 1 minute with any building that you are going to occupy, or for the first time, or you're going to occupy for any further, any other time into the game. What do you think, DB?
I think it is. I think you just have to have the skill activated before you go in. Similar to how if you use the gathering skill last season or this season and you weren't in the node, or you were already in the node, you needed to leave the node and go back in to speed it up. So I think you just have to have that skill activated, and then when you go into that building, it's going to take 1 less minute to capture.
Yeah, 1 minute before we can enter the game, let's answer a couple questions still. Vietnam Hung, if I have 2 marches having silent trial, is that double the rage decrease or just 10? No, that doubles up. So if you have like potentially 5 marches, all of them was warming with 5 silent trials, the enemy's rage is gonna decrease by 50 if you don't have any special talent, or 13 rage per silent trial with special talent. Another question.
Up to 65.
Yeah, up to 65. Yes. Wick Crystal Tech work in OL or not? I'm newbie. No, of course. They made this mistake in the beginning, but that's not working anymore. Let's see if we can enter the game. Division 7. GSB against K78. Not yet. Okay, 2 seconds.
Yeah, probably delayed.
Okay, the merchant just appeared. What normally is a bit delayed because 90% of the game we have 512 alliance per realm. We have 4 realms in this season, not anymore 2. So we have 2048 alliances taking part in this league, and 90% of those alliances are battling at 15 UTC because it's the most comfortable time worldwide, because it's morning for US, it's central, it's afternoon for European players, and it's evening for people from Asia and Australia. So that's the point. It's the server are overloaded, so it might take a while between the time we can click and go in. Okay, I can see that I can watch the game. Not yet this one.
No. Okay, now it's letting me go in. I'm in.
Okay,
so you just have
I'm
to
in as well.
again,
Yes,
okay.
I refreshed. I'm in as well. Let's take a look at the opening
Maverick's
screen.
A backup.
No, really?
Yes, he's the number 1 backup.
Yeah, you can see on the top right, backup combatants, there is MaverickL. Oh my god.
That power still counts towards the main team, though, in a backup. It's the top 30 with the main and the backups combined.
So potentially this game will be even more interesting because now the power is totally balanced.
I like this opening screen though. I mean, that showed that right away. You wouldn't have known that otherwise. You would have had to wait.
Yeah, this opening screen is extremely... So this opening screen, I'm sure it will represent a way of knowing your enemy presets before you jump into the game. So you can make adjustments in these 3 minutes. So this 3 minutes countdown now has a strategy function. I like this. I like this adjustment very much. Very, very much. Because I saw one game hard push applied after entering the building and did reduce the time. Maybe it was a screen glitch. I will check this and get back to you. Just join my Discord. You can join my Discord by just clicking the link in the description down below. Let me open also the chat bot so he will send the link automatically. And you can ask in the question section. I will make sure to test this soon and let you know. So guys, what would we see from one side? Let's have DB take the word. DB.
Yeah, I took GSB side and I've clicked all their cities. I mean, there's nobody over like 120 million power in the match. And I think there's a guy that's like 140 on the 78 side. So it's going to be pretty balanced, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty balanced. I'm clicking the cities, 108, 77, 68, 96, 96. This one is 70. I cannot pronounce their name.
57 million power player on the GSB side. So, I mean...
57?
Yeah,
oh,
57.
Yes.
They got a lot of hundreds, though. They do have, I'd say they have 10 plus 100 million power players. So
well, I mean, you need to consider just being in that alliance and claiming the chests from Maverick. Most of them are gonna, power up without having, the best commanders, because of course you get a lot of speed ups from the gold chests. Let's go over to the right side, to the bottom side, just to check very briefly K78. So we have Tullo leading our K78 team. And then we have Vince, Timon. Okay, gates are opening. 3, 2, 1. Marches are going out. Let's hope for a fast obelisk captures. So Tullo going with a Lancelot, which is not the best choice, but not the worst actually, because he has cavalry and mobility talents.
The leader of GSB went out to the left obelisk with a Sao.
So let's remember that the obelisks are crossed. So if we zoom out the map, I will draw something for you on the screen, just briefly. So basically, this obelisk right here will be in the same distance compared to this obelisk right here. So the distance to go from here to here, it will be the same for the distance from here to here. So the obelisk are crossed. Same thing on the other side. This obelisk right here will have the same distance from this obelisk right here. So basically everything is like mirrored on the map.
78 was like a minute late getting their 30th player in, but they've also activated hard push, and 1322 or GSB hasn't yet. Okay,
who activated hard push?
78 did.
78 did, okay. So before the rally even went out the city, or just when the rally went out the city?
It was when the rally went out. Now here comes GSB. So they saved it a little bit longer, which isn't a bad move.
Yeah, I mean, saving hard push a little bit longer for a few seconds more, it's not a bad move, because anyway, your rallies will not be there for a couple minutes. So it's always nice to save a little bit of, some seconds of that skill, so you can use that later. Maybe you get a building and you get that extra edge over the enemy. But I mean, that's not a big of a deal. That's not a big mistake. So we see GSB already has both obelisks.
Yeah, they've got a good 10, 15 seconds on both of them.
Yeah, 2, 1. Okay, they got this one and they got the other one as well. So I mean, not big of a deal. They didn't go for the outposts. I mean, some teams still have to go the out. Interesting fact is that GSB, when going to grab the far obelisk, they didn't go for the outpost as well, and nobody is targeting these outposts yet. Maybe they forgot. What do you think?
Maybe. I mean, it's always somebody's role, and if they don't do it, somebody has to catch it on the fly and take it.
Maverick is in. Let's remember, MaverickL has 1,286,147,729. It took me good 10 seconds just to say the number of
so
his
he
power.
snuck in as a reserve, and he is back there. So yep.
Okay, that's a good amount of deads. Not
He's
a
back
much.
in the back left corner there. Yeah.
Not many kills. Not many kills. Also many T1 kills.
But
But
if I see him on the battlefield, I just go the other way and kill somebody else.
yeah, I mean, can you imagine zeroing players like Baba or Maverick? It's impossible. As soon as your troops or your rallies hit the city, even if you have 10 marches swarming or 10 rallies swarming a city, that's not gonna work. You're just gonna lose everything. So they still haven't figured out that they still have to take these outposts right here. So GSB is a little bit sloppy.
There's a guy headed there, but he's way far away. He's coming from like inside the gate still.
I mean,
Nobody
anybody
walking by is willing to take it. Yeah.
Anybody could have gone for it. Am I wrong?
Teleports are going to start happening now. Should.
Yes,
GSB,
because
and they aren't. Okay,
they are just now. Yeah, they are making a mistake. See here, guys. This area right here. I'm gonna write it on the screen. This area. Wait, you cannot see the pen. Okay, this area right here is crucial. So when it's teleporting time, nobody needs to walk right here. It's one of the biggest mistakes that you can do because people can become impatient in your team and then they can teleport in the wrong spot. And teleporting in the wrong spot, so far apart from each other. So you see here, there is not so much organization in teleports. This player right here had to teleport a little bit behind the perimeter of this circle because there was some marches going through the circle. So that's a bit of a mistake. Let's see on the other side. The other side is the same
discipline's
thing.
Not great.
No.
Maverick should be up front, obviously, and he's in the middle.
So K78 teleport discipline, if you take a look at the bottom right obelisk, it's very, very good. They're exactly in the spaces they need to be. And also not bad on the bottom left, but better on the bottom right. They could have been closer on the bottom left obelisk. So
yeah, I mean, they spaced around equally, but they've got people all the way at the back of the obelisk.
Yeah, they spaced. Okay, building have unlocked. We have a quick grab of the Shrine of Life on the top right side. Building that it's supposed to be blue. So which are many of you already know. Oh, in the meanwhile, they still have to get this outpost. That's crazy. They're losing a ton of points. This guy right here is close to the obelisk.
He's just standing at the outpost, not taking it.
Yeah, this is quite a mistake. So what do I mean by buildings that are supposed to be on a team or another team? So if you take a look at the line that I'm drawing right now, this is the middle line. So any building that is on this side belongs to the red team, and any building that is on this other side belongs to the blue team. So it means that the map is exactly split half and a half. You have a total of 1,180 points per minute in the entire map. That divided by 2 is 590 points per minute per team if they have their half side of the map. Do you agree, DB?
Yes, I 100%.
Okay.
And they evened it up now.
So let's comment a little bit the rallies going on. You want to go ahead?
Yeah, I mean, so GSB has a couple rallies headed out. Ramses, one rally to an altar, and then the other one looks like it is... That's a Guan. So they've got 2 rallies headed out to both the altars, looks like.
Let's see.
But there's a huge, on that bottom, I mean, there's so many red players there.
Not Arthur. One rally, one archer rally is going to the Shrine of War. So they are doing the rallies onto the middle buildings.
Yeah.
Oh my god, take a look at the middle.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know, like, they pre-position to the middle with so many marches.
They pre-position with so many marches. This is such a strategy from Season 1 of Osiris League. Do you want to tell the people why this is such a strategy from Season 1?
Well, I mean, if you see that and you're 78, you go, okay, well, they got the middle. Let's take all their buildings, because there are I don't even know how many marches there are, but you see they are starting to push forward at the middle buildings now from the front spot. But I mean, they still have 40, 50 marches in the middle there. The problem is the 78 is not pushing forward. They're playing defensively.
Well, I think this is a bad choice of rallying. Okay, let's quit the game just a second. Let's remove the simplified graphic because we don't want a simplified graphic, of course, because I want you to enjoy the fullness of this matchup. Okay, we're back in the game. They were rallying with Ramses, I believe, and Cyrus on the Shrine of War, which is not the best march, not so much, you know, cannot handle too much swarm. In fact, they swarm it down very quickly. They had a Zenobian garrison, which is extremely solid. I want to take a look at the battle report. I don't think the battle report is yet available because there are still marches swarming the building. No, okay, no, yes.
No report on that Shrine of War rally for 78 with Attila.
Not yet, but we'll take a look at it. Please remember me to take a look at it because I want to see how badly Ramses and Cyrus was wrecked against Zenobia and all the marches swarming. So we have another push going on the other middle building. We have some backfield disruption. They finally remembered to take the outpost, their outpost on the right side, and also took K78 outpost. There is a guy passing by, Desmo 16, with an Attila. He could easily go and grab this because, I mean, that's a Cao Cao inside. The guy is not even using a 50% expansion. We see Cao Cao Minamoto with 260,000 troops, which is not a good signal for a match to be played professionally, because if you want to play a match how your team needs you to play the match, then you should be using either a 10% attack or defense boost, which one you prefer, and a 50% expansion. So that's not very professional. Let's see the other outposts, same thing. So they don't have garrisons in place, and there is this one guy sneaking and taking all the outposts, and I see this guy going to the third outpost right here. There is no garrison probably there as well. No building have flipped over, except those outposts.
Unfortunately, the pushes on GSB's buildings with a lack of defense were not strong enough. So they're going to hold all those buildings, and now they're going to have a huge presence in the middle for this first arc as well.
Yeah. KC,
they're
Kian.
actually pushed forward, killing people already.
Yeah, but I bet so. Because I mean, they have such a huge presence with such a big advance in time in the middle. I don't know if this is the right choice, but at the moment it's working against K78.
Well,
so they are demolishing the marches.
Actually coming now, so it's going to be interesting actually, because the people that were in the middle all moved to the bottom left there, where you're on the screen now. So could be interesting, but they've got to hurry up and get to the middle. There are only 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to fight there because otherwise the arc carrier, they're just gonna get this arc before they even get there. And Ray Hayagan, is Maverick playing? Yes, he's playing. Kian, KC, Borise, Manaol, Perfect Gaming, KJK, welcome to the stream. Scene 17, Scene 00. Welcome everybody to the stream. Good Sunday. We are streaming GSB Golden Star Prime against K78. Somebody has asked if Maverick is playing. He's indeed playing. Almost 1.3 billion power player. Approximating is not a problem here because he will be probably 1.3 billion power tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, things are not going well in the middle for 78, but they are going hard. They are pushing now a lot of marches. A wave of K78 marchers are going to the middle. Will they be able to get this? They're spreading GSB marches apart, and they're using mystical formation, so they are boosting their defense up to 30 marches in a circular range. I think they are doing a good job here. They are not focusing on killing the marches that were ahead of their territory, but they are going just for the middle, just to occupy the temple zone and potentially grab the arc before GSB. What do you think?
No, I think this turned into a very good middle fight here. And it's going to be about who clicks that arc first, potentially. There are a couple buildings at risk, but I think they'll hold. The Desert Altar on the bottom side is looking a little weak, but if they can get a reinforcement in there, it should be fine. And the Shrine of War is fine.
Yeah, I see a guy, Sambo 70, with 3 infantry marches going to protect the Desert Altar. So even if this Desert Altar is going to take a swarm momentarily, I think they are going to handle this. The Shrine of War, I think, is pretty much safe. So in 5 seconds, the arc... Yes, it's all about the middle. The Arc of Osiris is appearing in 2 seconds. Who's going to grab it first? Let's see.
I can't see anything in there.
I see you on K78 side here. I think it's normal or Doctor's Lamp. Let's see. Dr. Slump, yes, I was right. It's a Khan, a Genghis Khan. He's not being attacked yet, so he's quite fast.
Oh, wow.
That's a good move.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
a
when
good
they
grab.
attack him, he slows down, but he's gotten some space. He's gotten some separation.
Yeah, he's got some separation. Okay, people just reached his march. As you can see, he noticeably slowed down right now because I remember that when Khan is out of battle, he's gonna have a march speed boost. When he's out of battle, he's actually going to be quite fast. But he's like a glass cannon, he's gonna die very fast. But Dr. Slump is coming up with his Babers, and will he click the arc first? Yes, he just did click the arc first. This guy is probably K78 arc carrier. Nice grab right here. He's probably gonna die fast, but he's gonna grab the arc a little bit until on the K78 side. They haven't recovered the outposts yet, but if they manage to take this arc right here, it's 3,000 points. I remember the arc points will increase for each arc by 500, so the first one is 3,000, then 3.5, then 4, 4.5, 5. Oh. And we just discussed in our game that we played at 13 UTC how many arcs we can have in one game. So it's 5, no?
Yeah, 5. That's the best you can do. We had 5 in our match, and we had maybe 3 minutes left in the match when we put the last arc away.
So, if you don't know who is the guest with us today, his name is DB. He's in our kingdom from basically the beginning of it. He never migrated from or to any other kingdom. He's one of the kingdom leadership members, and he's in our Osiris League team from the very beginning. So he won with us season 1, top 3 season 2, then season 3, invitational season 2, and season 3. So he's a very experienced Osiris League player. So it's our pleasure to have him with us today. And if you guys are enjoying the live stream, please consider dropping a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel. You can always change your mind. We can see Sherlock Hunt with the Minamoto flying with this arc. He's below 30% speed health, so charge talents are activated. Mystical formation activated by... Oh, they just activated running charge K78, but it was too late. They lost the arc, but if they manage to grab it again, they can do a good job. How do you think it's going?
I think they're going to get this arc, but there are 4 rallies on GSB side. They are rallying every building on 78 side right now, or they've got them launched at least.
But 78 is already rallying 2 of their altars. I mean, one rally is going to fail, but this Attila Chandra Gupta, which I remember being a great combo, for sure better than Attila Takeda, especially in Ark of Osiris, did some work on the Sky Altar. Maybe the Sky Altar was not full. And also the other altar was under siege. There is a Ramses with who? I'm curious. I think it's a Nebu. Yeah.
Well, if you see the 78 launched a 3rd rally, and this is where you talked about positioning, because they launched the 3rd rally, and it was from the back of the obelisk, and it's a mixed Cyrus rally that's leaving from the top obelisk right now.
From 78?
From 78 side, yeah, the top, the right side obelisk. It's walking by the cities now.
Okay, this is very bad. We have some... Is it mixed rally? Oh, yes, it's cavalry plus archers. There are more cavalry than archers right here. So I think they got this arc. They got this arc because they managed to clean the field. So this 1,000 points delta that there is between GSB and K78 in favor of GSB right now is gonna be over in about 50 seconds. No, less than that. Less than that.
They just lost the altar, though, very quickly.
Yeah, I think all those marches right now should wrap around and go to push this desert altar, because the previous rally with the Ramses just died, so they should launch another rally and position those marches right here a bit forward, posture the marches forward, and then go for the push. But first, I think they should defend this siege with this Ramses. I don't think this Ramses is going to do something. Very nice choice to switch to a Vuzetian, because I remember Vuzetian having a lot of skill damage reduction, which is against archers, especially against single archer AoE DPS.
As well.
Yeah, silence as well is hurting. So let's see the previous report Okay, the rally got wrecked because Ramses and Cyrus was actually not full. And also Zenobia and Wu Zetian, which is a great choice because they maybe knew, they maybe analyzed the previous games. They knew that we're gonna use, archers. In the meanwhile, though, GSB did a good job in grabbing the Desert Altar. They're gonna occupy it in about 40 seconds, so a little bit of distraction. Before I took a look at it, and it was there were people around ready to reinforce. Maybe they were a little bit distracted by the arc, and this was a good opportunity for GSB to grab this building right here.
Yeah, they stole the obelisk too temporarily on the top right. That one guy who's been stealing all the outposts stole the obelisk. They took it right back because it was just the one guy, but he's running around causing havoc with just one double C march.
So there are some people making some mistakes here. We have this guy here, Alferio, and Flint and Ushi just chilling here in the middle with low marches. They should go and do something else. And there is a GSB guy, actually two GSB guys, who are here in the middle, posture forward, 7 minutes before the arc spawns, which is not a good idea, really. So they occupied this Desert Altar, they are generating points. In fact, the points per minute difference is 740 points compared to 360 points per minute. So this arc didn't make quite a difference for K78 just yet, because they are losing buildings. They lost all three the back outposts, and they lost Desert Altar. The enemy is also the opponents, GSB, are generating points from this Desert Altar. So the points difference is not actually so pronunciated. It's like about 1.3k points right now. So what do you expect next?
Well, I think that second arc is going to be even more crucial now because of the fact it's almost evened out because of the outpost and the building captures. So they like that disruption on that obelisk does disrupt teleports a little bit for that right side as well. They've got to wait to capture it back in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was a single march. I think K78 did not have, a garrison preventive march right there, like they don't do. They are not garrisoning the outpost because there is this guy basically grabbing the arc. And I have a guy right here. We see this Pamfortis guy, which is making another small mistake to go to this outpost, which will probably be empty by now, and going with 5 marches. Yeah, that's basically 5 marches. That's not what you should do. If you have 5 marches, guys, if you have 5 marches, so this guy has 5 marches right here. So basically he's wasting all his time to take back this outpost. As you can see, he got it back immediately because it was basically empty. So if you're with 5 marches in one place, then you're making a mistake. There is something wrong. There is something wrong in your strategy or something wrong in the understanding of the player, what he's doing in that moment. So they took finally this Desert Altar back. We see there is a big siege on the Desert Altar. Want to comment that?
Yeah, it was a big siege. They had a Zenobia in garrison. It took a big, heavy push to get it down. Now their question is, what are they going to do with 5 minutes left to the arc? Because again, if you look at the arc, GSB is all there.
I mean, they were all there before, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference if they are too many people are there. I'm gonna lose this Desert Altar like 100% right now because I don't see anyone reinforcing. Okay, in fact, they lost it, and K78 did a nice move. They activated hard push right before they captured this Desert Altar. So they have a bunch of marches, they're ready to reinforce. Now they have a Belisarius in garrison, but I hope they will switch that momentarily. And this Desert Altar will be occupied in about 40 seconds and will start generating points. This is a very good grab for Kingdom 78. Now the healthy marches should go to the middle and the others should go refresh because the situation in the middle is not looking good just because they have many marches. At all. And by 4 minutes they were already going there. Okay, they have some 78 marches grouping on the bottom left. This is another nice move. So we see K78 doing a nice move right here. So they are grouping up all together to push all together. So not to have isolated marches going alone in the middle and getting wrecked in the murder ball by GSB. So they still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I think they will pop up a speed skill and try to go to the middle a bit faster.
Yeah, I'm not sure what skills they have available. They used running charge before.
They used running charge. What's the cooldown for running charge? Do you remember? I think it's 10 minutes.
I think it's I think it's 12 or 10. It's one of those two.
I think it's 720 seconds. I don't remember. It's between 790, 900. 900 will be 15 minutes. 720 will be like 12 minutes.
Yep.
So yeah, they're grouping up all together. There is just one side, the short side. Actually the long side. Okay, they lost the obelisk again. So if you lose it once, it can happen. But if you lose it twice, why don't you put a garrison in there?
It's the same guy. It's the one double C.
Yeah, it's the one double C. Why don't you put a garrison there? Just leave one single march to protect the obelisk. Luckily, they're gonna occupy it in 1 minute because, you know, the hard push skill is still active for another, I think, 7 or 6 or 7 minutes.
And that double C was really smart. He let himself go into the yellow, and then he left it. So now he's gonna be even faster to taking these outposts.
I don't see him. Yes, that was a smart move from this. Thank you for noticing that. Now is below 30%. You can see how this Cao Cao is traveling fast right now. So what interests us right now is the middle. We see that K78 grouped together. The battle in the middle already started. We see frowny faces going back and forth from both sides. So we cannot tell just yet who is winning and who is losing. Let's take a look at which marches are being used on the field. So we have probably a free-to-play guy using a Herman YSG, which is a smart choice if you're free-to-play. We have a bunch of Guan Yus, which is one of the best choices for the middle.
I see
for
Sun
sure.
Tzu on the blue side.
Not just one. I saw, I think, another Sun Tzu, maybe already died, and I see a Minamoto, which is not the best choice. I see some Saladins, Artemisia, so pairing are pretty nice right here, but I think GSB is dominating this matchup.
They're definitely dominating this. The right side of 78 was too late coming because of their push on the altar. So they're late, and now they're taking out one side, and then the other guys are coming in one at a time and dying.
Well, I think that what made 78 pick up the arc before is having two waves coming in two separate times. So they disrupted the mortar ball from GSB. They had the first wave coming from left and the second wave coming from right, but the second wave coming from right is now too late. So those marches right here, the arc is spawning in 40 seconds. So unless somebody stalls the arc for a little bit, so grabs the arc, K78 grabs the arc before GSB, but I also see GSB marches wrapping around from the back. So I think that's gonna be difficult for 78, but let's not call it just yet. Let's not call it just yet because they have a good middle strategy for sure. They lost the Shrine of Life. We don't care too much about the Shrine of Life. The Shrine of Life, it's barely 80 points per minute. It's 160 points per minute delta. They also lost an outpost. So if they manage to take this arc, they are in an extremely good position. They are right now ahead by 1,000 points. The Arc of Osiris just appeared. Okay, this time I think GSB clicked it first. Either
I
was
think in the back left there.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Yeah, this guy. Yep.
Yeah. Yes. They just. Oh, it's also low health Cao Cao. So I think that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be it. That's the breakaway that I needed to get back into the game. I mean, they were playing at the pace of 78. 78 was in the driver's seat until now, at least on an arc standpoint. Unless they can grab this arc. Okay, I see here Dr. Slump, their arc carrier, who clicked the arc first. So Dr. Slump will be the first one to grab this arc. Maybe he will give the team just enough time to stall this arc. No, he just died. It just died. Let's see if he grabs it again and gives some time to K78 marches, who are coming in mass from the back, but they're making a big mistake. Why are they fighting in the back? Why are they fighting in the back?
There's a lot of 78 too far back.
Too far back. I mean, they just should go for the arc. GSB got the arc again with another Cao Cao. Yeah, that's. I think that's gonna be it. Even if, unless GSB is not gonna reinforce the middle, which I don't think it's gonna happen. I think there are already many marches coming to reinforce to take place in the marches, you know, of the place of the marches that were killed before. I think that would be very difficult to recover. But I think there are more K78 marches coming compared to GSB. What do you think?
No, there is, because they just 78 just lost their altar as well, and they keep losing their outpost to that one double C. So they are coming, but it's pretty far. It's far. I mean, we've seen it come back from there though. We've done it, and we've had it done to us last season with 374 doing it to us, and we've done it as well. So to Rose last season.
Yeah. We had it done to us, K74 Krabikan arc, where we thought it was safe, and we did it to Rose in the quarterfinal of the, or no, was it quarterfinal? Was it semifinal? Yeah, the semifinal of season 3. We did the same to Rose. So Rose grabbed the arc and pretty much in their favor on their territory, and we grabbed it back. So there is still a chance that GSB, puts down the guard. I have Lambo here in the chat. Hi Lambo. Hi Logan Smith. Lambo said 78's first marches to the middle weren't full health. GSB marches were. So that could be. Maybe paid a lot of attention at the health of the marches. I didn't pay too much attention to it. Maybe that was the difference maker. Maverick captured the arc. Maybe that was the difference maker between the previous arc and this arc right now.
Well, yeah, if you remember, they took their altar back on the bottom side with about 5 minutes to go, and a lot of them didn't go home and didn't die, so they just sat there, and then they sent their marches to the middle at low health.
Yeah.
So that could ultimately be why they're probably going to lose this arc.
Yeah, I think they're going to lose this arc right now, because even if GSB are not refreshing so many marches as K78 are, I think that's a good shot right there to bring this arc home. Logan Smith, how is it going? Thank you for the $5 super sticker. I love your super stickers. I mean, you always send nice super stickers. I don't know where do you find them. I have no experience in that. Thank you very much. Maverick has faster fingers than Slody. So Slody was today complaining, and he was saying, let me get the arc, but nobody let him get the arc.
No, it was like, when you're trying to play catch or something, you keep away from him, and that's what we were doing to Slody today.
So K78 is trying to take back this Sky Altar. Norman is rallying with Ramses Nibu, which is an excellent combo, but we have 2 marches by Udero and Joji85 who are just sitting there.
Yeah, they should be swarming it.
Okay, maybe they are waiting to reinforce. They're waiting the last moment to swarm because they want those marches to be healthy, maybe to reinforce the building afterwards. That can be one reason why they were sitting there, so let's not call it wrong.
So this arc is definitely, without a secret stealing cap in their own outpost, is gone. So 78 needs to change to their strategy here.
I mean, they still have a bunch of marches and they're still getting this arc. So Tulo just got the arc with his Guan Yu, but he's not moving, isn't he?
No, he started to move just now, but no, actually he isn't moving. No, and he died.
So LV crashed it in your match. You got done early. I think Logan Smith got done early when we have the match being so heavy. How do you say, when a team is heavily winning from one side, we just go out. Just
extremely overmatched by 2 billion power, I think, in both matches for OV and LV today.
Yeah. We fought with OV at 13 UTC against a team that had 1.7 billion power. After 10 minutes, we held all the map red. That's not a good matchup, but of course there are many alliances and not all alliances have a high power, so it's kind of normal that in the first phases of the Osiris League, the matches are gonna be somehow, one-sided. Logan's beat. I was the first to exit in 8 minutes. You know what, Logan? I did the same in OV. I exited as soon as I got 10,000 points, about 8 minutes into the game. Lambo, I saw OV match 2. Good God, man, so lopsided. Yeah, it was crazy. Way too many matches today where teams didn't even show up. It's pathetic. Yeah, sometimes you still need to show up for the fight. You need to have a little bit of pride and push with your team. And if you are in a bad situation, of course, I don't want to put myself in the clothes who had to fight JWM today or our team OV today, because I mean it's pretty hard to fight a 2 billion power player team that has 2+ billion power more than you. Okay, this arc is gone. What do you think, DB?
Yeah, this arc is gone, and unfortunately 78 had a really good push towards the Shrine of War, but they all just kept going and they're heading towards the arc now.
But
so
wait,
they could have taken that Shrine of War potentially.
But wait, if they grab this arc first,
they're trying. They're trying the sneak attack.
If they grab this outpost and they sneak the arc in this outpost on the enemy outpost. Jesus.
We've done it once as well, but the GSB just took the arc.
We've done against NB2 in season 1, haven't we? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please kill it. I want to see a clutch. I want to see a clutch. So they should kill this Cao Cao. This Cao Cao should go away from this out. No, reinforce this outpost. Come on. Go inside, go inside, go inside.
Just from red to try to kill him. He's going away now.
Yeah, but now the building is full. Now the building is full.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is going to be the difficulty getting into the building now with all those marchers trying to hold it.
Yeah, because everybody's gonna attack the outpost now, so he's gonna have to wait. Okay, I think he clicked. It.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna get in here.
Did he click it? No, not yet.
He can't get in. He can't get in.
Not yet. He cannot get in. He cannot get in.
You can imagine the voice chat right now.
You can imagine. I cannot imagine the voice chat. I mean, he could get in right now.
Oh, and he lost it.
He lost it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
And the red took it back. If they could capture this arc.
Bunny 1254, is this ESPN? Love the casting duo. Keep up the good work, guys.
Got it. Close. So close.
So close. So close. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you.
Now they're running away. Oh, no, he's not. He's still trying to go back in that.
So this is GSB Maverick's alliance against K78, who is the Italian alliance, which is in our KVK right now. So I think they are doing both a good job. They took one arc already, and GSB is trying to put this arc inside the outpost, but they keep losing it.
Get in. It's too full, and they keep losing it.
They keep losing this outpost. I mean, if the K78 can have a good amount of troops inside the outpost, kill this Artemisia, grab an arc with a fast cavalry, and get in.
I think they're done on the outpost now.
Oh, they're done. They're done on the outpost.
Never mind. As soon as I say that, he turns around.
I think they got it. I think okay, 8 seconds, 6 seconds. I don't think he's still clicking on the outpost. There's yes.
No red marches there anymore, so they should be able to get this, but somebody has to get out of the outpost.
Oh, there is a guy, Desmo. Okay, they just escaped. Finally, but in the meanwhile, they lost the altar. They lost the altar, and they are going to push. So the field marches that went to the sky altar are going to push to the Shrine of War. So the rally was not coordinated. Let's see which one was the rally. Let's take a look at the battle report. It's Zenobia Theodora against Nebu YSG. So Nebu YSG is a fairly nice rallying combo. We have few other marches from K78 going to the Swarm. Not so many though. Okay, those other 3 marches that were going there are now going back, maybe to protect the Sky Altar, because they realized, wait, if we protect the Sky Altar and generate some points from the Sky Altar, it's much better than having to swarm the Shrine of War, which we're gonna lose because there is no rally going on. Instead, we can sit on the Sky Altar and grab some more points instead of going for the push, which is a good choice.
Yeah, so they have a pretty good on this other altar. They're in good posture on the other altar now. The marches are all there waiting for the rally.
There is an Attila Takeda. No, I don't think it's Attila Takeda. I think it's Attila Chandra. I cannot see because there is the icon. I think it might be Attila Chandra going for a rally to the obelisk, which is interesting. Why would you rally the obelisk 40 minutes into the game?
At this point in the match, yeah, I don't. Maybe they're just going to cancel it and support the push on the altar right now, because that altar is looking... Oh, no, that's already past it. Never mind. So, yeah, I guess they're just going to... Look, all those teleport spots are gone already on that obelisk.
Yeah.
They are about to take down the other altar, though. It's about to go with a heavy coordinated push.
Yeah, oh, they got the obelisk, and they... Oh, my God, the obelisk was empty. And they have a full... Oh, no, not a full, but close to 1 million Attila Takeda there. And they used a hard push, so if they don't... take this obelisk quickly. I mean, it was very nice if they could have 1.5 million troops in there, so maybe they could occupy this obelisk and then teleport there. So if they don't pay attention, this obelisk is actually gonna handle for another 30 seconds, and they will be able to teleport there, and this can be game over for GSB.
Well, they'd be teleporting right next to Maverick.
Do you
They
think
also
Maverick will
lost
zero all the
their
cities?
obelisk as well.
20 seconds. They have a good shot. They have a good shot. If I were in GSB clothes right here, I will just fill the field with some marches, not to let the others teleport. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I don't think
3,
anybody's gonna
2,
teleport there.
1. Come on, teleport, guys. Teleport.
There's maybe one spot available.
There is one spot for sure. Come on.
I just don't see. They don't have anybody that's gonna go there that wouldn't get wrecked really quickly.
Why wouldn't you teleport a whale right there? I mean, it's distracting at least.
Well, right now they're all committed to the middle. This third arc, Red's already started to posture.
That's a good move from red side because this next
They
arc
had a
is
pretty easy capture of the altar on that side, and all the marches are now going to the middle. So they have a lot of healthy marches still on that side because they took the altar pretty easily.
Guys, I think they got 4 altars right now. They have 870 points per minute compared to 270, so they gain 600 points per minute more. K78 is gaining 600 points per minute more compared to GSB. And they have a lot of marches going to the middle already.
They're about to swarm down the altar on red side, though, on the right.
On the right?
So GSB will take their altar here in a second.
Yes, they have a Herman as garrison. This guy, Desmo, is always sitting around the buildings, not doing anything. Desmo, I'm looking at you right now because you're probably gonna watch the stream later so you can learn from your mistakes. Why don't you just reinforce the desert altar so you delay a little bit and you gain some more points for your team?
Dr. Slump might go in with the Martel, but he needs to hurry up.
3, 2... No, I don't think he's doing that.
No, he went in. It was a weird path that it took. That took an extra few seconds sometimes to go in the building.
Yeah, are there some glitches in this map? Because I've noticed many glitches, graphical glitches.
There are definitely some pathing issues with the way the characters go. So there's already a huge fight in the middle.
Yeah. You know what? Which glitch is there? I mean, was there? I think they kind of solved it. Basically, if you launched a rally from one of those cities right here, the rally was going around this pyramid right here and then going to the Shrine of War, which was extremely weird. You can expect this to happen from a city on this other side, but not from this side. I think there was a map glitch that they solved, but we have a ton of 78 marches going to the middle. This is a red wave. This is a bloodbath for GSB in the middle. I think they got it. I think K78 got it.
This will be a really important arc as well. They can control this arc to either determine if they want to do another arc or if this is enough for them. If they do get this arc,
I think they should slap this arc in and go for another arc.
So I mean, GSB is coming with a lot of fresh marches from the left side, though.
You're welcome. Depends on the provision game, because if they want to keep the arc, they need to be sure that they have more provisions than the enemy, because at the moment GSB is doing a better job on the buildings overall. Overall, they are doing a better job. Bunny 1254. Bunny 54, that pyramid at the bottom needs to be fixed ASAP. Yeah, we're right. We just spoke about it.
It's not right in front of the obelisk anymore.
To the death, popped by GSB. We have a bunch of marches by 78 just chilling there. Why?
Well, the marches that they're killing are all the ones that were already weak. So I don't know how effective that to the death is, to be honest. Because they have so many 78 marches like postured right in front of the temple. That to the death's going to run out. So it could be, I mean, it's definitely, they did do it when they were engaged, but the healthy marches are all waiting still.
Yeah, Van Diesel, he was the leader of Rose, is now in TR, just wrote, Wick, the starting rallies from ice at starting zone to the enemy obelisk are pathing all the way around the middle pyramid for some reason instead of past the altar. Yes, we noticed that, and but the fact is that this does not happen always. We have done some practices and this does not happen always. So it's a glitch. I don't know what the term is, that pathing for the rally, but that's actually very weird because you cannot time your rally correctly this way, because maybe you're thinking, okay, I can disband at that second, but then your marchers are gonna be just another place. Oh, DB, there is Load in the chat saying hi to you.
Oh, hey Slouty. We got everybody in here. We've got Bunny, we've got Van Diesel, we've got Slouty.
Nice to have you guys here. 254 people in this live stream. Thank you for choosing us as your casters today. And I think K78 got this. I think they got this. But still, there are some marches that are just chilling there, which is not good. Anyway, many more marches from GSB side are dying compared to...
Yeah, the to the death is gone. You see the icon or the way it looks is no longer there. So there's no buffs on any of these marches now.
Yeah. MF just...
And they also took the Shrine of War, which makes it even doubly strong in the middle.
So we don't have just Lodi, Bunny, and Van Diesel. We have also MF. Thank you for the $100 super chat, my friend. This is very enjoyable.
You can't get his gold chest, so he gives you a gold chest in your YouTube.
I'm gonna buy a gold chest in honor of you, MF. I'm hoping that I'm gonna fight alongside with you in KVK another time. I mean, we had a blast in the previous KVK fighting alongside MF. And I mean, he's the best D Kingdom ever. I showed on stream the description of his alliance, like last stream, and I showed it. And the kingdom is closed. If you migrate over, you're food.
Yeah, you better clear it with MF, or you're just gonna get dead.
He has the best bunch of fighters. I mean, he just stole our Lambo from our team. Lambo went over there. I mean, it just
I
was
saw
just a
at
blast.
least 4 or 5 big kingdoms asking, MF, are you registering this period? Because they either want him on his team or don't want him on the enemy team.
Yeah. If you register for KVK, always tell us, because we need to be allied. We don't want you as I mean, I don't want to stay anywhere near you if I'm your opponent. I mean, maybe you will not swarm my city, but I'm still shitting in my pants, you know.
This arc is a mess.
This arc is a mess, yes. But the fact is that K78 just got the Shrine of War right here. And they got it, they occupied it, so they have the buffs. So at the moment, they have a 10% delta in buffs. 5% troop attacks and 5% troop defense. That's crazy.
They're gaining right now they're gaining an extra 80 points per minute in the structure game as well. Or actually 100.
100, yeah. 640 against 540 points per minute. So each minute, okay, now it's 80. Each minute, K78 is gaining 80 points per minute more than your opponent. They are 1,000 points lower than them, but the presence in the middle is just more than enough to secure this arc, I think. Let's not make us, this is a fairly safe assumption. So this arc is worth how much? 4,000 points. So they're gonna recover this. They also used to do that. Okay, it's done.
Yeah, they've got this arc now.
Now, if they are smart enough, I mean, I don't think there is a time for another arc. But if they want to be 100% safe, if they want to be 100% safe, they keep this arc for a couple minutes just to ensure.
No, Blue's sneaking away right now with a double C, and they're not paying attention.
Oh my god, this is bad.
They just used to the death, and now it's getting wasted because that double C.
Oh my god,
gaining some separation.
I think they still got it. I think they still got it because they are extremely buffed right now. But this guy, I think, it's grabbing the arc before the others, and it's another double C. Yeah,
it's the other. It's the same guy. There's 2 different guys with that name.
No, Glenn.
No, Glenn got it.
No. Okay, it's a low health Minamoto, I guess. No. Okay. Why are they not attacking Glenn? Okay, they killed double C. They killed double C, which was a good choice, because now they have a cloud of marches here around. And they can do a good job in escorting this arc back to safety.
That the death was nearly wasted with the way it timed.
Yeah. Why does the ward still have Minamoto, as Lodi says? Hey, no judgment, Lodi, please. Everyone else watching 1AVG struggle versus 93p. Oh my god.
Really?
The struggle might be a slight exaggeration, but it's an interesting watch on the side. We're taking a look at that afterwards. We need to take a look at that.
Yeah, this match is really close.
Bunny almost threw it. Yes, they almost threw this arc away. They got the arc again. Now they have this Guan Yu Paolo Il Grande, which is basically...
This is the last arc. There's no way there's going to be another arc where there's only 10.5 minutes left.
They have plenty of time to escort it.
Somebody.
I think I'm crashing.
No, they'll escort it, but there won't be time for another one.
Okay. Pardon me, I just crashed. Oh my god. Thanks, Lilith, for this nice crash.
You need the 2021 iPad Pro.
Yeah. Yeah, mock me. I think it was just overloaded. I mean, I didn't have the simplified graphics on, so it might be because of that. But there are still some issues with the lag in Ark of Osiris. It's not completely lag free.
Well, they keep letting GSB take this arc and move it, and then they keep moving it back.
Guys, I don't want the simplified graphics. Please, go away. I don't want it. I want you to enjoy the full game. Anyway, rip, but we are back in game. I bet $5, slowly, I bet $5 it's a waste of time. There is no arc. If both sides are smart, they can't take it back. Okay, so Slowly says if they keep pushing forward with marches here in the middle, nobody will get this arc. Which is not very far from reality, but I think this is the only way that K78 is gonna win. I mean, this is gonna be a last-minute match.
Yeah, the problem for K78 has been this guy in the back taking the outpost and the obelisk all game.
So I'm fairly sure that with the new structure game, so the structures being occupied after 2 minutes and hard push being popped all over the match, I think they lost a couple thousand points just by losing the back outposts right here. I mean, it was just enough to put 3 marches to garrison the outpost. I mean, even if you don't have Zenobias for every structure, you can have like a Leonidas Richard or Richard Charles Martel. Everybody has Richard Charles Martel. Come on, everybody has Richard. So K78 is a fairly old kingdom. Everybody has Richard. I see some Richards being used in the middle. Actually, too many Richards being used in the middle. I will love to see Slowdy's opinion on all these Richards here in the middle. What do you think?
Oh yeah, Slowdy loves Richard. The problem for me for 78 is they do not have a fast arc carrier. They're not bringing any like Belisarius or double C's. So
they have
actually. A lot of space.
There is this Dr. Slump guy who is always using Charles Martel and Alexo fast infantry, then using a Babers, using a double C, but it just gets wrecked. So GSB was nice, timed nicely the targeting of these marches right here. It was a good move, but they're a little bit sloppy. K78 is acting a little bit sloppy. Maybe they were convinced after they popped to the death that there was their arc, so they went to the push to the buildings. I saw some rallies going here and there, but actually the arc is still on the field. That's not so far from being into the middle. So as Lodi said, as Lodi bet $5 that this arc will stay here. What do you think?
If it stays here, it's in advantage GSB lane right now.
Yeah.
Because nobody's farming, nobody's gathering. I've taken a look a couple times.
Slowdy said, I hate Richard. Come on, I'm the only one who says I don't want any Richard in the middle. I mean, nobody wants Richards in the middle. Slowdy kicks, basically everybody is using Richard in the middle.
Yeah, if you join with Richard, you're going to be off the team.
By the way, Slowdy, I receive many questions every day about which shampoo are you using. should I reveal that? Guys, he's using Shiseido. It's like a Japanese brand of shampoo. Oh, K78 finally is moving. Sherlock Hunt with a fairly fast march. Attila, but they dropped it again. I mean, the presence in the middle evened out. But the problem is that too many players are just sitting there. So while GSB is attacking, so they are gaining territory. K78 players
40 points per minute right now.
Come on. Okay, Cao Cao got it from GSB side. I think this arc might just be here. Let's take a look at the provision. They also lost the Shrine of Life. They lost 2 outposts. They lost the obelisk. Let's take a look at the provision, because if nobody's provisioning, okay,
Nobody is.
See. Oh my god. So this might not even come down to the provisions.
78 just started. They must have made a call. Dr. Slump and a couple other guys just sent one march to provision.
Yeah, nobody's...
The problem is they're not taking that obelisk back. But I don't know if it matters at this point.
I mean, nobody is garrisoning on GSB side, at least on the left side. Let's take a look on the right side. Nobody is garrisoning here as well.
Getting a little space more. They keep pulling it to 78 side more and more, though.
If they keep coming to the middle, I mean, it's still 5 minutes. It's still plenty of time. I mean, from here to this outpost right here, it takes about 1 minute and 40 seconds on average, depending on the march you're using.
I know they have running charge, but they've got to time it properly with a double C. And if they do that, they could get away.
Yeah, they can get away with that.
But they got to time it right, because you see so many times the guy dies just as you use it.
They're using the wrong marches to pick up this arc. I've seen Attila, which is not the fastest. I mean, it's still a cavalry march, but it's not the fastest. I've seen Guan. I've seen Richard picking up this arc. Why? I mean, you should pick it up with, Saladins. That at least you are not the fastest cavalry on the field, but at least you have skill damage resistance. So in proportion, you are going to travel a bit more further on the field.
And got it.
Okay, I see a bunch of Saladins and a bunch of double Cs coming into this play. GSB got it, but they just dropped. Oh my god. So at the beginning of this arc fight, as Tony says, he said all'inizio dell'arco erano in troppi fermi. So he said basically at the beginning of this arc fight, too many people were standing still without doing anything. That's basically what I said. Too many people just staying there without fighting, while GSB was focusing the players down, which is not good for 78. I mean, they should already have scored this arc, even if, especially because they popped to the death and they popped the defense skill. I mean, they popped everything, and they are still struggling in taking this arc. They have 3 minutes and 50 seconds. It's not over yet. This arc will represent the victory, so the key to the win. So we will stay in this match until the end, because I want to see how it ends, honestly. Because this will be the end for GSB if they lose this arc.
If GSB loses this arc, they probably lose. If they don't let them capture the arc, they probably win. Although there is some gathering, but it's too late, I think, with the new gathering for them to make much of a difference at this point.
Cao Cao captured the arc, but he's not moving. Okay, he's moving. Okay, fair enough.
About to die.
We see some backfield disruption. Finally, after 57 minutes into the game, I see 2 outposts being captured on GSB side. And still they have to recover these other 2 outposts here. So GSB pays attention to refresh the troops in here, because they want to have the possibility eventually not only to, deny some points to the enemy, but also to deliver this arc.
GSB is about to take an altar too for more points disruption.
And they got the arc as well. Oh my god. Casey, Slowly should co-cast next week arc. I mean, I'm up for it. If he doesn't swear in my stream, I'm up for it. Now the countdown time is not over. There is no way to get it, so the blue only needs to constantly harass the building. Then it's impossible to complete. So yeah.
I mean, Saudi called it 5 minutes ago. This arc's not going anywhere.
No, he called it 8 minutes ago. So yeah, it was impressive. It was an impressive call. King Claw, 1FG finally pulled away with it. You are not missing much from that match anymore. Nice. It looks like I won $5, Slowly. I mean, I didn't bet $5, but if you want, I'll send you $5. No problem. Hey, Slowdy, Bunny's here. I mean, Slowdy and Bunny, they are good boys, right? They don't make scenes in my stream, right? They're good boys.
As long as we're not in the same KVK, we're good.
Yeah, as long as we are not in the same KVK. I mean, Bunny's a good guy. Just was some trash talk going on between K52 and K254. We cleared the field right now. Everything is good. Everything is fine. It can happen. The most important thing is that we are nice to each other. Wolf Haslodi, who will give you these $5 Wolf, if you want, you can give them to Slowdy. Okay, it's 1 minute and 17 seconds. This arc is definitely not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple K match. It's really unfortunate.
Mods, please do not delete Slowdy's message. Just let it stay there.
78 fought really well. This arc was the difference maker, though, at this point.
Oh my god. This is not the real Slowdy. Yes, he is.
Yep, that is the real Slowdy.
Oh my god, I think K78 just wasted this game because they were not just chilling there. I mean, unless they were all crashing, I don't see a way of why this happened. I mean, 30 seconds, this arc battle is over. GSB kept harassing the buildings. Logan Smith with the $5 super chat. Please give $5 to Slowdy on behalf of Wolf. Okay, Slowdy, Gambit just paid for the $5 bet that you made for yourself. But nice call anyway. Nice call, by the way. I mean, Slot, if you want, I send you my shampoo for your hair. So instead of sending you $5, I can send you a bottle of shampoo. Defeat! Oh my god!
It was a really close match. The one arc would have been the difference.
This was
and they had
super
the
close.
advantage on it.
Oh my god. I mean, I want to be impartial, but K78 had a big shot of kicking out GSB from this Osiris League game and did not, because they were sitting there without attacking, and I'm so disappointed. Come on, Italian friends. What
I was gonna
were
say,
you doing?
Of course, you're gonna be disappointed because they're your Italian friends.
Okay,
Wow, look at the stats. Like the kills were very one-sided though.
King Rambo 2000, thank you for the $10 donation. Hello from 1945. Hello to you. How are you doing? Oh my god, I'm so disappointed. Okay, let's not. Who cares about
I
Gmail?
really think that 2,200 points occupation score was that one guy with the outpost in the back all game.
Okay, DB, okay, go ahead and comment the stats.
So obviously we saw they were very even on the arc, and then the last one didn't get captured. Occupation score just 2,200 point difference, and to me it was all the one guy taking their outpost the entire game and the obelisk. That's what gave them that point advantage there. Otherwise, that might have been even. The provisions were nothing. There was just some people that provisioned at the end, and the kills were very one-sided. But I mean, at the end of the day, the kills don't matter. You can have two times as many kills and still lose very badly depending on your strategy. Yeah,
I mean, when we were suiciding tier 1s, people were asking, "Oh my god, how is possible that OV had so many wounded troops on their side? I mean, shouldn't they be the strongest team if they win every game?" And actually, we're just suiciding tier 1s. They count 1 as a tier 5. So now the tier 1 suicide strategy does not work anymore. But guys, okay, everybody loves upsets. As Bunny said. We wanted 78 to win. Close match. Shout out here from GSB. Thanks, Wick, we win. Okay, of course we are happy that we got to cast an interesting game. Let's go briefly over the statistics. So teleports, 29 teleports per side. So just the gathering person was not teleporting. Units healed fairly, even from both sides, because as I said at the beginning of this game, actually the power-wise they were almost equal. There was just the Maverick component that was, making the difference. And then total
kills all the way up at 1.25. So he was really the only difference in the power.
Yeah, but good job 78 for, putting up a good fight against a strong team like GSP. Occupational score, as I told you, they always had a little bit of advantage. They kept harassing the buildings. Arc of Osiris called, they got 1 arc each. The difference is that K78 got the first, so less points compared to the second. And they almost got it. Maybe 78 had pineapple on their pizza, which made them not think straight. Oh my god, Lambo, you are so right. I mean, if somebody
Italians would love that.
If somebody here in the chat likes pineapple pizza, please just leave. Come on. Pineapple pizza is the worst thing in the world. No, I'm joking. You can stay, but please don't eat pineapple pizza. I want to start, a change.org petition to stop the pineapple pizza in the world. I mean, Hawaiian pizza is destroying this world. It's just so bad.
I'm not a fan.
Lambo, that is very plausible. Where is DB? He's here. I mean, I'll show you DB. He's always angry. He's always the angry guy in our alliance.
If you mean where am I? I live in the UK.
He lives in the UK. He's American.
American
he lives
living
in the UK.
Yeah.
Yes. Living and working in the UK. Where is Meg? I don't know where is Meg. Meg, wasn't she your arc carrier in... Meg! Oh, Van Diesel, you are saying that because Meg had photos of pizzas in her album. Oh my god. Meg, I'm sure she's a good cook, but the choices of the ingredients that she was doing for that pizzas were horrible. Honestly, man. No, I cannot handle that. I cannot handle Hawaiian pizza. My kids love Hawaiian pizza. I mean, yes, combining sweet and sour on a pizza can be compelling to you know, kids. But if you grow up and you still eat Hawaiian pizza, you should question yourself. King Rambo, thank you for the 14 Singaporean dollars donation, much appreciated. The Amanda Allen, la pizza hawaiana fa schifo, so she's basically saying, okay, the Hawaiian pizza sucks, which I very much agree with. Who's dropping gold chests in Alliance? I don't know. We had a lot of gold chests dropping today in Alliance, right?
Yeah, well, it's the last few days of the spring event, so everybody's buying on that.
Mac 9551 John's a hater. Yes, I hate Hawaiian pizza. Yes, I admit it. Okay, so guys, before we wrap up the stream, first I want to say thank you, DB, for being here with us. It was nice to cast the game with you. Next time we could have somebody else from OV double casting a game with for Osiris League.
Maybe Gambit, get him in here.
Yeah, Lambo, I'm officially inviting you to cast the next game with me. Maybe we can do a triple cast, Lambo and Gambit. Both part of our Osiris, or were part of our Osiris League team in the case of Lambo. So just let's keep in touch on Discord. We'll make it work. So guys, before wrapping up this stream, I want to remind you that DB, when is gonna open the Pass 4 here?
Wednesday morning my time, 9:56 UTC on Wednesday is when the Pass 4 will open.
Okay, he knows it precisely to the minute. So it's 9:56 UTC, so probably we're gonna start streaming at around 9:30 UTC, or maybe even earlier, maybe at 9 UTC. I will fire off the stream. And yeah, you know what? We are gonna stream the fight. So we are gonna fight JWM. Let me put the map on the screen. This is how our KVK is looking like right now. We are on the top left. We're on the top right. We have JWM with 59.
You got all your scouting done. Nice job.
Yes, almost all my scouting done. You see, my map is almost clean, which I've never done before. I mean, I'm not Lambo. Lambo does the scouting. Here, it's not clean yet, but it's almost clean.
He doesn't go to sleep until it's done.
Yeah, it doesn't go to sleep until it's done. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. So yeah, but most of my scouting is done, so I will be able to provide you know, people a good watching experience, because I know that many players want to watch us fighting JWM. It will be a hard fight, I'm sure. We will be fighting against Baba and many other powerful players.
Open up the individual power category. I think the top 9 powers are in their kingdom, or in that side that we're fighting. I think Pedro's number 10.
Yeah. Oh my god. JWM. Okay. All the top power players are from JWM. You know,
there's one, and the guy that's Lou is Kingdom 27 that's on their camp as well. So
it's crazy. It's crazy. So before wrapping up the stream, you want to say something about our KVK, what we should expect? I mean, don't spoil our strategy, of course, otherwise Slotty will kill you.
Of course not. No, I'm just hoping for a good fight. I mean, I don't know that we can repeat what we did in the last KVK and how brutal that KVK was for anyone that kept track of us when we fought 1142 and 1234 with 1349. But I just want a very tough fight with JWM. And then I feel like the way we aligned is very balanced, because while we have more power players than those two kingdoms at the bottom, they are way more players and way more active. So I feel like their fight when the pass opens will be just as meaningful as our fight versus JWM. So I'm just hoping for some good fights.
Okay, I'm now writing on the screen. So the purple camps are our camps, so our allies, and the blue camps, sorry, my drawing skill while I'm speaking and I'm controlling the stream I'm not very efficient in that, but the blue camps are our opponents. So we are positioned on the two corners right here, on the opposite corners, and we are gonna fight for this zone. Sorry, no, we are gonna fight, let me change the color. We are gonna fight for this zone. So Wednesday, Pass 4 is going to open, and all the the hell is going to unleash OV versus JWM. So don't forget, Wednesday I will probably start streaming at 9 UTC on this channel live stream. So please save the date, because we're gonna have a ton of fun. So again, DB, thank you for being here. I really much appreciated you casting this game with me, and we're gonna do it again soon. So
yeah, no, thank you for having me. It was fun.
It was fun. So guys, let's wrap up the stream for today. I don't think I'm going to stream the game at 19 UTC. I want to say goodbye to my little sweetie, Mrs. Wick, who is probably here in the chat, in the live chat, like always. And yeah, I'm gonna celebrate a little bit of Easter with my family, and I want to wish everybody who celebrates Easter around the world or is very close to this type of holiday, I want to wish you a good holiday, a good Sunday, and thank you for being here. And we will see you probably on Wednesday, or maybe earlier. I'm gonna planning on publishing a video maybe on Monday or Tuesday. So if you enjoyed our cast, consider dropping a like on the video, subscribing to the channel. It's free. You can always unsubscribe and change your mind if you don't like my content anymore. And me and DB are gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.